What's going on, guys? My name is James Collects, and if you're finding me for the first time, I am both a nerdy collector and an eBay reseller. There's two parts to this video. First part, I am going to be a right miserable git, and the second part is going to be the weekly charity shop pickups, including the Facebook Marketplace, which includes the highlight of my week so far. But first, we're going to get into the horrible bit. We're going to address the elephant in the room. Which is, why aren't I doing any episodes of me sort of walking around and recording myself? There is, it's not just one reason why. There's half a dozen things, and it all melts into one big thing. Firstly, when I first started, I was threatened the second time I started doing it. Yeah, I was accused of being an undercover cop, and then threatened to have my legs broken or something along those lines, which I think that was more, I don't think they really meant it, but it was enough to sort of throw me back at the time. There was another incident where someone was quite annoyed, like very annoyed, that I had recorded them without them knowing, although I felt that my GoPro was fairly visible. But that's all sorted. I speak to the guy quite often. Admittedly, I've not seen him in about 3 weeks, but we've spoken 1,000,001 times since then, so that's all cool. Other reasons: England weather, terrible. In the morning, car boots, obviously, because they're morning car boots, and you have to get there early. If it's too sunny, lighting can be horrible in the footage. If it's wet, lighting can be horrible in the footage. If it's windy, audio is terrible. It's not usable at all. So that's another factor. Another reason goes along with the first thing that I spoke about, is traders don't like to be filmed. There's only one trader which, as far as, well, we've spoken about it on film, so it should be okay. He's more than happy with me recording, but I've only seen him, it's on today, to be fair, today's Saturday by the way, but I've seen him once in the last 6 weeks. So filming traders can be very, very hard, because A, they don't want it, they don't want to be seen on camera. It's mainly for when they're earning money, that sort of thing, which I completely understand. If they don't want to be recorded, that is absolutely fine. So that only leaves me really with the real car booters to record, which is fine. I mean, if I had my way, honestly, I would record every single car boot that I went to. As far as I'm concerned, you're on public property, you're in an open space. If I want to record you, I will bloody record you. But there's other car booters involved, as in people that buy, people like myself, people that don't like to be recorded, people who maybe do this on the side and they don't declare their earnings to the lovely tax man that we have in this country. There's also other people who just don't like being recorded at all. There's one person, for example, who admittedly has only been car booting, really started this year. They weren't car booting last year at all. Every time they see me recording, they will come up and they will ask for me to either edit or delete any footage that they may be in, which is a pain in the arse. Especially when they're into the same sort of stuff that I am. They are into their retro gaming, they're into, it's mainly the retro gaming, the old toys, toys that I grew up with. They're of a similar age to me, so they're into their Pokemon stuff, they're into Mega Drive, NES, SNES, Dreamcast, PlayStation, the whole lot, which is really annoying, because that is the stuff that I would love to get on camera, but I can't. I have to delete everything that they may be in. So it's an absolutely almighty pain in the arse, but there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. But what I'm hoping is, when I'm married, which will be later on this year, it will give me more time of a weekend to actually, I'm going to have to go further afield. There's no two ways about it, or I'm going to have to find another car boot that they don't go to. As I say, if I had my way, I'd record every single car boot that I went to. I'd record everything. I would cut out all the crap, and show you guys just the good bits. I know that from what someone was saying as well, is that's what made me different from everyone else, is I was recording the footage of being out and about, the talking with people, the banter, the socialising, everything that came with car booting, which a lot of people don't get and they don't get to see. And of having to either rein back on it or not do it at all, which is annoying because it's the stuff that I do like to do, and not being funny, the views and the ad revenue from YouTube also backs up that. So I'm not getting married until later. It's only like a month or so ish, 5-6 weeks, about that. So the idea is yeah, once I'm married and I have some more time, I think I'm gonna have to start spreading myself out a little bit. That was a very weird phrase. I'm not gonna spread myself out. I'm just gonna adventure out. That's a better way of putting it. So yeah, there is multiple reasons why I don't do it. Admittedly, I've not been threatened in a while, so that's always a plus. The main thing at the moment is other people asking me not to include them. Today, for example, within 30 seconds of sticking the GoPro on, one of the sellers, who's a subscriber by the way, or at least watches the video, so hi, you know who you are, asked, well, they said something along the lines of, I best not be on your GoPro, which they said it with tongue in cheek, but as soon as they say it, that's it. They have to be removed from the footage, which is fine. To be fair, I won't sort of going to include any of that anyway. But when you're potentially getting those requests every single day, the feeling is more, oh well, you know what is the fucking point? That's the stage that it has got to. So I will keep on doing it. I did stick the GoPro on today. I've got chocolate on my jeans. I don't quite know where that's from. Oreos. So yeah, I do want to do it. I will keep on doing it. I will keep on taking my GoPro out with me every single time. I will record as much as I can. I will then have to go back through and review and delete what has been requested to be deleted or removed, and then if it's worth putting up, it will be put up. Chances are, knowing my luck, it's going to be utter for the next few weeks and I'm not going to be able to get anything at all. But I do want to be putting that content out there because I enjoy it, you enjoy it, it's all part of the game. So before we finish off the rant, as it were, if there's anyone watching this, and I know a few of you guys do, who feel like I'm talking about you in this particular part of the video, the previous 8.5 minutes, please come and speak to me in person. I'd rather just talk it out because we're all on the same team, we're all doing the same thing. Traders, I completely understand. Car booters, I suppose I understand as well. If you're doing this on the side and you don't really want the tax man knowing what you're doing, yeah, I do completely understand. But I'm not a cop. I wanted to be a cop, but not being funny, they don't get paid enough. So good stuff now, shall we? After all that crap that we just spoke about, the start of the week was bloody fantastic. Facebook Marketplace, I went to go, I'm really wonky now, ain't I? Is that better? Not really. That'll do. Pile of shame up there. Actually, no, it's all giveaway stuff. So, Facebook Marketplace, picked up a GameCube with a game for £25. Knocked on the door. I won't say your name in case you don't want to be mentioned. I opened the door and he went, I recognise you, and I'm not going to lie, my heart was going like that. I was like, oh my god, what's going on? Because there's a lot of crazy people in the world. It turned out to be a really, really nice guy. Similar age to myself. I think he's got a young child. I don't know if it's a boy or girl or not. But he's basically doing this to help further his kids' lives. So he bought some bits at my local car boot, which is normally terrible. I've been there a handful of times, and admittedly I've had one very, very good PlayStation 1 score, and that was about it. So he picked these up for less than what he sold them to me for. Unfortunately, this is now my third time trying to record this video, so I know the controllers are third party, but it's a black GameCube. So I think I'm just going to sell it on for exactly what I paid for it. We'll give it a go. So, came with 2 games. Now, it had a Resident Evil 4 disc, which I forgot I've already put it in the box. Unfortunately, it's the same bloody disc. We have disc 2 and we have disc 2. So, at least now I've got a disc for trading, which every cloud has a silver lining. There was also another game which I don't have, which is Sonic Heroes, which is kind of cool. If I keep on looking at weird places on my phone, it's because I'm now getting Pokemon Go messages come through. So, Sonic Heroes, GameCube, needed it, wicked. So now I'm going to hopefully sell that GameCube on for as close to what I paid for it as possible. That way I get to keep the games. So, right, what else? Bought some soft toys, which I tried to stay clear of because they tend to hang around for a hell of a long time. Remember, we've got some weird dog, and if you stick your hand up in the dog's buttocks and you flick a switch, he does this. Hang on. It's creepy as hell. I don't know if you guys can see his tongue. Be quiet. So, I think it might be voice activated, I'm not too sure. He's quite cute in a really weird way. So, I was not expecting it to do that. It made a crunching sound. I know. Who's a good boy? That's a yes. I paid £3 for all the toys. I don't know why I keep on sticking my finger in its mouth. I think he just said I love you in dog. This is such a weird video. He turned his head away. Right, let's turn you off. Shut up. So, dog. Also got a Fraser bear. I don't know why. It's just in very good condition. I don't even know if House of Fraser are still a thing, so picked it up. Then my favourite of these soft toys, we have a Womble, and we have, can you guess what it is yet? It's a Womble. So we've got 3 Wombles. Paid £3 for all of the 5 soft toys. So Wombles, I reckon there's going to be a good £25 in there. They're from the late 90s, so yeah, I reckon they will do very well. So that is it. I'm sorry for the moaning. I would say it's out of my system, but now that I've had to record this 3 times, it's just sort of going round and round and round in my head. So I would say that as that. But yeah, as I said, if any of you guys think that I'm talking about you in this particular video, as I said, please talk to me. Life's too short to be angry at people. So if you feel like, yeah, we need a chat, then by all means pull me to one side and we'll have a talk. But that is it from me. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Good gaming and happy collecting. Last time I did this and did that, I poked myself in the eye. I had to re-record the whole video, hence why this is take 3. So I'm going to do it very slowly and very softly. Adios.